Well, hello, Generals. Carter Smith and Jackson Bim here with you again today on this Friday. And Jackson, let me tell you, I'm so ready for the weekend.
Well, you are in luck, Carter. We get through this Friday edition of the 5-Star News, and we are 2 blocks away.
You got that right. So let's get this thing on the move. We'll start with What's Up, Heritage. Take it away, ladies.
Thanks for that nice introduction, guys. I'm Ava, and this is Emily, and we have some announcements to tell you about.
So get ready to write some notes because you don't want to forget.
If you're in the mood for some sports tonight, there will be a basketball game at Southeast Whitfield. The varsity girls play at 7 and the varsity boys are at 8:30. Come out and support the Generals.
While we are talking about supporting the Generals, the theater has been working hard on making the Beauty and the Beast production, and the shows will be between February 26th to March 2nd.
Lastly, prom is coming up, and the day has been finalized for April 27th at the Commons in College Jail. Check the Heritage website for the dress code and the guest permission form. Looks like it's time to go dress shopping.
So let's get you back to Roy for the 4-day weather forecast.
Thanks, girls. Yes, let's jump right into our 4-day weather forecast. Today it will continue to be cloudy with the high being 62 and the low being 36. Saturday it will be sunny with the high hitting 62 and the low hitting 40. Sunday we will be seeing some rain with a low of 43 and a high of 56. And lastly, Monday there will be showers with a high of 55 and a low of 39. Bring an umbrella and enjoy your weekend. Now let's go over to Jackson and Carter for more news.
Thanks, girls. And now on to the news, and Heritage held a really important event on Monday.
Sure did, Jackson. It was their annual voter registration day down in the theater.
And this is so important for obvious reasons, but for students here at HHS that are 18 or older, it is an easy way to take care of their right to vote.
Our reporters Stephen Solomon and Jace Perez spent some time down in the theater on Monday to find out how the event turned out.
Okay, my name is Nina Crawford. I'm with the Catoosa County Board of Elections and Registration. We came here today to register the seniors to vote. It's a really good turnout. We're very proud to be here. We appreciated the students who did the presentation before and all the students who registered to vote today. The next election is March the 12th. It's a presidential preference primary, and I hope that everybody that's 18 years of old that registered today will come out and vote.
I think that it's good to vote because our vote matters, like Will said, and I think it'll be a good opportunity for us to do that this year.
Hey, my name's Caleb. So I learned about voting today, and I think that is important because it matters to Catoosa County, and I want to be a contributing citizen of Catoosa County. And your vote really matters because you may think, oh, my vote's not important because it's just one person. But if you get a group of people together to think, hey, my vote matters, you can create a big shockwave that can really impact people's lives in the country of America.
Definitely a great opportunity for our students.
Moving on now to a really cool thing happening down in Jeremy Wynn's AP Psychology classroom.
Yep, Mr. Wynn's students are working on a unit that involves doing a lot of research, which takes his students outside of this classroom and into other rooms around the campus.
What are they looking for?
Not entirely sure, but our 5-Star News reporters Owen Bryant, Brody Morrison, and Parker Scott tagged along on their trip earlier this week and found details of their findings in this report.
This is an AP Psychology class, and our unit is research methods. And so what I try to do instead of, hey, let's read about research methods, is we try to get out and kind of take the strategies that real psychologists use and put them into practice.
We made some surveys. They're all about student health and like stress and anxiety in the school building. And we're going around to classrooms and asking them to take our surveys, and they're just filling out all the different surveys we have, and we're going to make a project at the end.
What I try to do instead of, hey, let's read about research methods, is we try to get out and kind of take the strategies that real psychologists use and put them into practice. I think it becomes way more meaningful. The kids are learning in a way that they wouldn't. It's going to lead to lasting retention as opposed to I learned something for a test.
Interesting stuff for sure.
Now it's time for a quick commercial break here on the show.
Yes, but hang around after the commercial for sports.
The boys and girls basketball teams got huge wins over Northwest Whitfield on Tuesday.
And one of Heritage's senior baseball players signed college scholarship papers on Wednesday.
Those stories and much more next in sports.
Welcome into Sports Generals. Court Babin here.
And Owen Carson's here. And Court, our basketball team showed up and showed out this past Tuesday with 2 blowout wins over rival opponent Northwest Whitfield.
They sure did. But we'll focus in on our girls team first, Owen. To say these ladies have been hot would be a slight understatement.
True. If my calculations are accurate, Coach Elkin's squad hasn't lost a ball game since the Christmas tournament in late December.
Wow, quite a roll to say the least. And they kept that winning streak alive again on Tuesday by rolling over Northwest Whitfield in a big way.
How big? Well, at one point, the Generals held a 40-16 lead.
Goodness. For more on that big win and a preview of tonight's game down at Southeast, here's 5-Star Sports reporters Jackson Bim and Aiden Bilberry with the report.
We knew going in it was going to be difficult. It always is when we play those guys. Are a big rivalry. But girls, left no doubt in the first half. 17-0 run to start the second quarter. Kind of set the tone for the rest of the game and kind of pushed it out. Too big of a lead for them to come back.
I think our game went really good yesterday. It was a really big win for us, for region. My teammates did pretty good and really good. We were playing as a team. That's what made us win so much and so big yesterday. And we just got to keep playing together.
This time of year, it's always the same thing. We're trying to manage, tiredness and fatigue, and trying to manage injuries, and like everybody else is, and just trying to, keep get better each day, and keep working hard and trying to stay focused and on our ultimate goal. Friday or tonight's the same situation, kind of moving into the Southeast game on the road. It's their senior night. And
I think this Friday is going to be pretty easy too. It's against Southeast, so it's going to be a good game, but not a good game.
They know what's at stake, and they've planted this seed a long time ago, so now we're just trying to enjoy the taste of the fruit moving forward. So,
congratulations, girls, and good luck tonight.
As for the boys, Coach Height's crew was fresh off a huge win over Southeast Whitfield on Saturday and were looking to make it 2 straight wins as they took on rival Northwest Whitfield on Tuesday right here at the Taj.
And this was a big one as well, Court. A win over the Bruins would complete a 2-game sweep over Northwest and secure the 3rd seed in the region tournament.
Oh, and if that didn't make it big enough, the game was televised locally on the WB53 network out of Chattanooga.
How'd the guys do? Here's 5-Star Sports reporter Andrew Moore, Braden Ford, and myself with the game recap.
Huge win last night. It was really cool. Had the TV network here. Guys really enjoyed it. Didn't let it faze them. Responded well. Played with a ton of effort and attentionality.
Felt good beating Northwest the other day. We hate Northwest, and it always feels good just beating them, and to beat them on live television too was pretty fun. So everybody got to see us smack down Northwest.
Got off to a slow start. They were in zone. Had to make some personnel changes to get different personnel on the floor that matched what they were trying to do to us defensively. Guys did a great job in the second quarter.
We just hit whoever was hot at the moment. We just found our best shooters and whoever was feeling good with their shots. So we just found them and we let them cook.
And we knew if we could get them in man-to-man that we'd have a good chance of scoring just with some of the actions we ran. And just different contributors all night. Really in the first half, Cooper got us going a little bit, trying to get into the middle of the zone, and then Caden hit some threes, and then Max hit a 3. And in the second half, Caden Lowry was really, really good. He got us in some offense and got the spacing right, hit some big shots. Just a really, really good team win.
We all did pretty good as a team. Just everybody was hitting shots. Everybody was finding the open man. Everybody was we're just all playing good as a team, and we played pretty good on defense too.
But yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool for the guys to get to experience that, and after the game, they get to get a belt, which they're like thrilled about. They get put in the locker room. So yeah, great experience for our guys. Glad they got to have that chance last night. Huge for us too, because it gives us a 3 seed. Lets us play at home again against Southeast to go to state if we can beat them on Friday night.
Congrats, guys, and good luck tonight.
Man, Caden Lowry and Caden Height certainly turned it up last night.
Sure did. To baseball now, and Coach Dinger and his squad have already started prepping for their season, which begins in a few weeks, Owen.
But one baseball player was already making news off the field this week.
Sure was. Brady Chandler signed his college scholarship papers to play for Chattanooga State on Wednesday.
That's great, and our cameras were there and rolling as well. Here's five-star sports reporter Deacon Lewis and Coach Green with the report.
This is a very exciting day for Brady and his family, and I would like to thank y'all for letting us be a part of it today.
Well, it's a special day for Brady and his family. I mean, this is when a student athlete gets to this point and they're able to be able to go and play at the next level, it's not by accident. There's an awful lot that goes into it, and to see this come to fruition for him today, it's a goal that's been reached, and I'm extremely excited for everybody, included his family and Brady.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. You put so much time and effort into something, and it finally pays off for you. So that's awesome, man. It's great to be here today. Everybody that came out and supported me. I did not expect this many people here today, and that's truly awesome.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's awesome to see our lifelong friend signed something he's been working for his whole life. He's always dreamed about playing college baseball, and it finally came, and he deserved every bit of it.
It's very great for him. It's very exciting to all of his family, his teammates, all of his coaches. It's just a great experience for him. He's been working very hard, and he's always wanted to do it, so we're all proud of him.
One of the biggest things about Brady is just his competitive spirit and how he controls himself. He controls his emotions, and that's a big part of his success and what he's been able to do for us. And I know that's he's able to move on and not get caught up in the past and so forth. So that'll play well for him up there at Chat State, I know.
One thing, it's closer to home, so it's easier, to get back and forth and see my family more. And also, Chat State's a great program. They produce unreal baseball players coming in and out through there. Coach Dennis does a great job over there, so I'm super excited to play for him.
Thanks for sports, you two. Great work.
Now for some entertainment news. On this Friday in Carter, I've been waiting on this segment for a long time.
What story is that, Jackson?
Well, it's called Info Dump, and it's brought to you by our very own Kieran Freed.
Sounds good. Let's check out his first installment.
Well, hello, and welcome to a brand new entertainment segment that I like to call Info Dump. I'm your host, Kieran Freed. You may know me as Kieran Freed, but we don't do that around here. In this show, we ask people about their favorite piece of media going around right now, and, well, they tell us about it. They info dump about their favorite piece of media going around the internet right now. So, let's get to our contestants. Well, they're not really contesting for anything, but you get what I'm going for. Well, hi, howdy, how's it going?
Pretty swell.
And who do I have the honor of interviewing today?
Toby.
And I have some very simple questions for you. What piece of media are you currently very, very interested in right now?
We Happy Few.
Ooh, that? Gotta say, that's a good game. Tell me about it.
It's about these British people who got all depressed because they lost World War II or whatever. So they made this little antidepressant. It makes everything all nice and stuff, but it also makes them like psychotic and crap. It's so good.
What's your favorite piece of this media?
The part where all the cops dance around and sing to you. It's pretty great.
That is indeed pretty great. Thank you. Well, hey, hi, howdy. Who do I have the pleasure of interviewing today?
Daniel Burkhart.
All right, and I'm gonna ask you some simple questions. What are you really super special interested in right now?
My Little Pony, specifically Generation 4, not Generation 5.
All right, and what's so amazing? What do you like about that?
I love how it's been around since I was a child. It's something I've watched since I was a wee little lad, and I love how it has bright, colorful ponies. I love bright, colorful ponies who get to learn about friendship. Do you know how awesome that is? But I get to consume, like, the more adult, like, leaned media of it, where it's got, like, wow, it's happy friendship ponies, but also oh no, there's murder. And then I'm like, yay! I don't know, there's a lot you can do with My Little Pony, and it's a part of my childhood, so that's probably why it's still my interest.
Fair enough, fair enough. And what is your favorite piece of media, piece of internet things from My Little Pony?
Literally any fan art. Most of my art skills that I have now and techniques I use, I've developed specifically from different My Little Pony fan art, where I'm like, wow, I love the way they did this pony's hair, and so I'm gonna steal this and then turn it into my own style. And there's such a big community of My Little Pony fan artists, so it's like an endless stream of media I can just constantly consume. It's great.
Fair enough. There's a lot of possibility with My Little Pony.
Hello, ponies.
Good day.
Good day.
Not bad at all, Kieran. And with that, we'll wrap up this Friday edition of the 5-Star News.
We'll see you again on Tuesday with a brand new report.
But until then, have a great weekend
and stay classy, heritage.